What is that smell?
Aguila 22 smells like cat pee. It's very strange. Ammo shoots great, but it's very strange. And just note, that is my wife's cat. All of that has nothing to do with this video. Today we are talking about the Taurus TX22. Alright, so the pros. This thing just shoots really well. It feels great in my hands. It's real ergonomic. We'll go over some of the details of those things that I really like in more detail later, but it's reliable, it cycles really well. It's all around just a great little handgun, especially for the price. This pistol is accurate. I can routinely drill targets out to 50 yards. My range has these 12 by 18 inch steel plates, and I just love shooting those with this thing. It shoots fast, it's easy to control. All of it just feels very natural, and it's a very accurate little pistol for a .22 long rifle. It's roughly the same size and dimensions as, say, a Glock 19. If you put these things together, they're so close in terms of size. And for that reason, I think that this is a really valuable training aid if you're into the Glock pistols. The grip angle is a little different and feels a little bit different, but it's a really good option, especially considering some of the problems that the Glock 44 has. So not a bad option if you're a Glock guy. It's reliable with most brands of ammo that I tried to run through this. But overall, I shot Winchester 333 through this, Federal Pro Match as well, and Aguila 22. And all of those brands shot great. So a lot of the cheap brands that you can get from any sporting goods store, very easy to run in this pistol. Ergonomics. I really like this pistol. My hand can just wrap around it. It feels really solid. I like the grip looks a little weird, but it actually fits really well in your hand, oddly enough. Whoever designed this, I really like. Has a nice undercut here. You can get really high up in there. There's a lot of room up here as well in the backstrap area. So you can get your hand really high up, and for that reason, that's part of the reason why this gun shoots so well, is it's very easy to manage the low recoil of the .22 long rifle. It's almost like there's nothing. Based on the ergonomics, it's really great, fun little pistol to shoot. Another thing that I like about it is the frame cuts. So one of the things here that's really nice about this pistol that we'll show from a different angle is you can really get in there, and if you have an active grip, you can push down on the frame with your thumb while you're gripping the gun, which means with this type of grip, there's literally zero recoil to this gun. It's so easy to shoot with an active grip, and it lends itself really, really well to that type of grip. The trigger on this thing is really, really crisp. You can see that reset. There's a very, very slight reset. Smooth uptake, very clean break. Super nice trigger. Just the same, the magazine release is super crisp too. So it's very easy to engage the magazine release on this gun. I'm a huge fan of that, and that makes those features alone make this a really good contender if you're going to be doing some competition like Steel Challenge. The slide is really easy to rack, and that's really important, especially if you're an older person, if you have arthritis, or for some of the female shooters that have trouble racking back some slides. That makes this a really great little training pistol for training the whole family, and it's really an awesome starter pistol. And speaking of that, it's a very great training aid. Obviously, .22 long rifle is very affordable. This is not an intimidating gun. It is not scary to shoot. Whenever I start new shooters off at the range, we usually warm up with this thing. And the reason for that is it just helps people become more comfortable. They'll be more comfortable if they start off with something like this and then move into a larger caliber like 9mm. There's something to be said for confidence, and because this is such an easy gun to shoot, it helps new shooters become confident first with the firearm. And it's a great way to quickly, drill the basics, show them grip, things like that. The last thing is it's cheap. I mean, this thing retails for about $250. That's $50 to $100 cheaper than most other brands of .22 long rifle. And the magazines are cheap too. Oftentimes when you have a cheap handgun, the magazines are completely upcharged. These run for about $20 a magazine, which is not bad at all. On sale from Taurus's website, sometimes they'll run deals where you can buy 6-packs for pretty cheap. I think I got a 6-pack, and these came out to being like $13 or $14 a meg when you buy in bulk. So definitely a very affordable option as far as handguns go, and especially .22s. All right, so this gun isn't perfect. It's pretty close, but it's not perfect. There are a few cons. One of the issues that I had with it, and I own 8 magazines for this thing, I have one magazine that consistently always jams. So I've heard this problem with a few people. There's sometimes some quality control issues with the magazine, and sometimes they take some tinkering to get right. If you're unlucky and the pistol you ship with, I think this thing ships with 2 or 3 mags, you might find that one of them, I guess my odds were 1 in 8 roughly, doesn't function well in this pistol. So maybe that's one of the problems. The pistol itself is great, but the magazines can kind of be so-so in that sense. I've had some issues with certain brands of ammo running through this. I've had a lot of problems with Norma 22 long rifle. Specifically, I've shot their match grade out of this, and I've shot their TAC 22. In both situations, sometimes the round will get stuck in the chamber and it just won't eject. When the round won't eject out of this thing, I've noticed, and it's probably a problem because it's rimfire, the ejector will not grab that rim and pull it out. You have to end up having a real small cleaning rod or something like that to unstick the spent casing inside of this thing. So when it does malfunction, it's very hard to clear malfunctions without tools. That's it, guys. Overall, short review today, but this is a pretty solid pistol. I really like it. This is my go-to pistol when it comes to shooting Steel Challenge or any kind of rimfire type competition that my local range likes to run. It's accurate enough to keep up with the more expensive ones. It's reasonably reliable for a 22. It's more reliable than a lot of the other options in the price range. It's a great little pistol, and I really can't say too many bad things about it. Go get one. Guys, if you like this video, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. Those things help us incredibly. You don't know how much you guys mean the world to us, and each like, each comment, each subscription really makes our day. So I would highly appreciate if you consider doing that. And also check out Mars Training Simulators. We build training simulators that help you train and dry fire in your home. Remember, dry fire skills are learned in the home. They're not learned at the range. You are testing your skills when you go to the range. You are learning the skills when you're at home. That's our philosophy here at Mars Training and here at Crackshot. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We'll see you soon. Always remember, train often and be safe.